back at it with another one, right? Grand Rising, Grand Awakening, you know what I'm saying? Grand Rising, Grand Awakening, Grand Awakening, Grand Rising. You awaken and then you rise. I'm feeling great today, baby. I'm gonna tell you what, right? Today, right, is going to be more of a knowledge experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, right? I know what I need to do, right? But I'll tell you, I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know who I'm gonna meet today. I don't know. But guess what? Mine is open to receive, baby. See, I had to stop doing certain things, right? I would go through something, right? And I'll push the whole motherfucking world away from me. But then, when I used to do that, I started understanding, right? I started becoming more detail oriented based on what I want to push away from me. You see what I'm saying? See, consciously, like, we don't understand, like, consciously. I know if I said this, someone else said the same thing. And I'm gonna show you what's happening. See, people think we being separated just by the sun, right? And don't put colors in your head. It's off the energy and the frequency. There you go, okay? Now what happens is this. Let's say you have interactions with people and you have interactions with yourself, right? Now pay attention to both of the systems, okay? What I started to understand is that for some odd reason, when I come into contact with people, it goes totally left. If I came in contact with myself, it goes totally right. So, I used to say this repeatedly over and over, and a lot of people used to look at me like I was crazy. But I had said, I feel as though we should be separated. Certain things should go out of consciousness. Because what I kind of experienced in this life today was that, well, I ain't gonna say today. What I experienced previously is that it seemed as though like there was another world that was trying to play out, you know? And I had to realize in myself, if you're not in the past with yourself, you're not doing past things, then how can the past try to attack you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I had to understand with myself, okay, hold on. If I do the actions from the past, right, is this allowing others to actually attack me within this realm? See? See what I'm saying? So now, right, I'm paying attention to something with myself first. And then paying attention to reality and see how it change based on, you know, we have a flaw. So we more want to like mash that flaw out, right, with ourselves first. That's where we got to start at. We always got to start with the root set. It's just like a plant. You got to start with a root set right there. Now it's the top of the plant. No. It's what's going inside the plant. You know what I'm saying? That's why the plant acting like that. It's just like with our bodies. We like, bro, why am I acting like dumb? Can I ask you a question? Did you put, what food you ate? Like I ate this stuff right here. I'm gonna just say this. Food comes down to information and data, okay? So if you putting junk food inside you, all you're doing is putting junk information and data. Can I ask you a question? Did the information data identify with the information and data that's within inside your body? Your suit. I'll give you it. Vitamin code system, mineral code system. Did it identify with none of that? Like, nah, bro. So the information and data is only designed to unalign the technology of your mind and body. There you go. It's real simple. It ain't hard. You know how to do that. Yeah, you know how to do that. You ain't forget. You know how to do it now. It just happened in front of you. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's what I'm really paying attention to. See how things gonna move today. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something different. Yeah. I will always say, you know, when you are faced with problems, make sure, right, you looking at it the right way. Make sure you looking at it like, hold on. Did I create this right here? Hold on, stop. Did I create this? This problem right here got to deal with all people. The fuck is this? No, this ain't a problem. Walk away from this. Go back to my problems that's in the inside. Thank you. See, you could have been focused on a problem in the inside of you and then got distracted to the so-called problems on the outside of you that people created to get you off the problems inside of you. Do you understand the tech? It's a distraction. It's not a problem. People can't make you problems and project it into your reality. You can't do that. You know why? Even if they try, literally takes your mind to say, I want to solve it, or walk away. Your mind is not supposed to be used for someone else's purposes, as in, I throw a problem to you and you're supposed to solve it. No, that's not how life works. So what's happening is that when I said separation earlier, right? What's up? What's happening? When I said separation earlier, right? What's happened in the consciousness, okay, is that we're having a separation consciously. Someone caught, right, something in the system where they start to understand with they self, they are attacking us within our dreams. Thank you. I'm not talking about, come here, let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you getting up in your dream, you walking around, you getting to do things and such. No, it's way deeper than that. You think an attack starts when you get up and then you interact with other people. No, that's not how it starts, unfortunately. Due to what I discovered in the research of what I know, oh yeah, they attack you in your dream systems while you so-called sleep. You know how you let me show you what I mean. You know how you use electronic device, right? And you put your electronic device in sleep mode. The reason why your device is in sleep mode is because it is. Pay attention. For some people, right, I'm gonna put both worlds together and then you'll understand as one, okay? Now, what happens is sometimes is that we have electronics, right? And when the battery dies or there's no more battery power, we usually take the charger, charge it up. Normally, right, the average person, they'll just let their phone stay on sleep mode because they know like the phone charge up quicker. You know what I'm saying? Now watch this. Let's say you stand out in sunlight this summer, right? And let's just say when you stand out in the sunlight, let's say you stand out there, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a different type of breed, so I don't know if you can do this just yet. I can stay outside in the sun for over 5 hours straight. That's what I do, okay? And so what happens is, for me, when I do that, I become sleepy. But it's this you know how you get that natural sleep, like, oh yes, I can't wait to lay down. Yes, right? It's like that. Now, when I go to sleep, right, the energy that I just received is charging me completely up. But I have to go to sleep in order for that charge up to happen. I can't, what's happening with the technology of the body is it wants to charge, but it's using energy to stay up at the same time. There you go. Do you see what I'm saying? So you want to switch and say, let me go in rest mode real quick. Go in rest mode. All that energy is going to recharge you back up. Now, when you get up on your feet, you're like, bro, I feel 10 times better than when I first got up. Right. Now, let me get to the point, right? Remember, I had told you when you lay down, right, with the sun, right, and you are charging up. Now, The technology, your body is in rest mode, little do you know. The original rest mode comes from you. Everything else is a mimic, okay? Now, what happens is while you in rest mode, if you are conscious enough, right? If you're conscious enough, because some people, they're not conscious when they sleep. They just like, oh, things is just happening. Get more conscious and you can take control. Right. Now, what happened that I seen was some people would say this is a dream, right? To me, I feel like this is a self setting and I'm watching something with myself and my avatar. That's what I'm watching. So it's not a dream and play like, oh, things in action, I'm doing this, I'm talking to people. No, it's not that type of dream. It's literally like I can see my vessel, I can see light around me, and then I can see that someone projected something, and when it came to my digital device, which is my vessel, my mind, my consciousness, I could feel what was being projected to me. And I can tell you what the feeling was. I'm only speaking about what happened. I am not projecting this into my reality. It was a feeling of homelessness, destituted, down, lonely, defeated. That's how it felt. And I said, I got up very quickly and I was like, I do not want to feel like this. Right? Now watch this, bro. Being I denied the feelings of what I'm about to go through, I'm not about to go through nothing. Let me show you. Let me ask you a question. If you take someone, right, and you project something awful in their life, right, would it really stir them off their path if they're not emotionally connected to it? Thank you. What I tell you, when it got projected to me, all I felt was emotion. There was no vision. All I felt was emotions. And I got up, I'm like, them ain't my emotions. That's not real. That's fake. Now, can I ask you a question? With emotions, it come with a reality, don't it? Now, watch. I get up. This is on a Sunday. I go to this place called Flower City. Basically, I'm getting some cash, okay? While I'm there, right, you get an individual to come around. Oh, you came back 4 minutes late, right? And it's okay. It's okay. You came back 4 minutes late. I never seen nothing like this before. Okay, what? Go ahead. Next. Oh, you need to go over there to your station and such and such. I'm not doing nothing. You can't control me. What the system don't understand is that I'm better than the system. The system think like this. I know you need this money right now, right? But I can get money in many different ways. It's not just this. This is an experience to me. I'm just showing the system, right? I can use you at any point in time, right? And I can make you pop out at any point in time. That's what I'm showing the system. I'm coming in the dream system of the system and literally showing it in real time. Like, I already know what you're going to do. What you're going to do is have a job opportunity, right? And what you're going to do is you're going to use an avatar to try to control me. The reason why that is because the system, once upon a time, used to be able to control us one time. And the system has lost its power and it's still searching for its power and it's never going to get it. So let me show you the setups that the system is very weak. And I don't understand how people lose to a system. This shit is trash. Go ahead. What you need? I need you to allow me to control you. That's the thing with the system, bro. This system don't got a power source where it's like, oh, even if you're powerful, I can control you. It don't work like that, bro. This system is literally like scrap metal, right? That's literally like, okay, give me access to hack your mind. Give you access? Bruh, this is an easy game to beat. You telling me you got an option to deny the shit or go with the shit? This is easy to beat, bruh. This is not impossible to beat. This system is literally like, I'm pretty much a fucking dog with nothing. And I just need you to give me everything. Like, oh no, I'm all right. That's why when people say the system is undefeated, nah, the system is defeatable, baby. The system is getting defeated right now. Can I ask you a question? How many years it been since I done woken, right, and awakened, right, where it's been like about 6 years and you haven't gained no ground to actually control them? That's the thing with the system. And I'm doing it in front of your face. So it lets you know, like, yeah, this one don't give a fuck about the system. It don't give a fuck about you controlling it. Everything that you're trying to project into is reality don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I know that this system is afraid of something that is coming. What you are doing is you're trying to use these minds to hide behind us. That's what you're doing. That let us know the system is literally weak. And this is why I sit here and call it, literally, I disrespect the fuck out the system. Because I'm way more superior than the system. Shit need me. Please, I need your mind. Please, just fall down or control me. I give you money. I can get money on my own. Next. All the system is showing me is that it's panicking, bro. That shit, like I don't think people got this far in the game where they like, I'm in the system. That's why the shit want to control certain ones that's in this, like, you know how you got the NPCs in the system, just NPC'd out, yeah. Bro, imagine someone in the system, right? But they conscious. Do you know how the system, bro, it's like having like, okay, imagine having a system, right? And you got all these other ants that's being controlled. But you got this one super ant that's like, oh no, I don't get control in this motherfucker, this, that, and third. And this shit is like, the system's like, I'm trying to get the shit out of me, but I can't because I put it inside of me just to control them. That's what you got to understand with the system, okay? The system is panicking right now, okay? Everybody don't have supernatural abilities. We all are not the same here, okay? We all not the same. Some human beings, y'all got to run away. Y'all, that's what y'all did with Jesus, didn't y'all? Damn! Okay? So the system wants to control supernatural minds. That's what's starting to happen here, okay? The system it's gonna get shredded out. Them supernatural minds is not about to give up. The supernatural minds looking at the system like, bitch, you need me, bitch. I be disrespecting the fuck out the system. They be talking about something, ain't nobody bigger than the program. Bigger than what? What program you talking about? You talking about the program from the moon? Boy, that shit get exiled by the sun, boy. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? You want to watch a lunar eclipse? Bitches loading in. Now watch how they move when you get to talking about that. See what I'm saying? Someone said, look at this. Someone said the system is almost dead, brother. I said, okay, it's almost dead. I agree with you, my brother. My brother had came through. He said the system almost dead, bro. It is. I'm beating the fuck out of it so much, I didn't even know it was almost dead. Damn! Can't wait to break the yoke, baby. Yeah, them solar guys in here too. Yeah, you forgot about us. Them solar guys do a lot, don't they? They will get blitzy with your tech. Ain't that right? You see them people down there? Y'all call them a certain color. We don't do colors, okay? Right there. What's going on with the technology of your vessels right there? Your technology, your vessels, okay? What I'm saying is the solar consciousness that's above you that you call the sun right here is inheriting Earth right here, okay? I know we have not been taught the same. I understand, or whatever the case may be, but that solar disk that's up there, inheriting. Understand what I'm saying? You know how you have a son and the father say, all right, son, it's your time. It's my time. It's your time, son. You get to inherit all this. You talking about that big ass super weapon you used to play with? You get all that. What I gotta do? All you gotta do is just be yourself. Hold on, stop. All I gotta do is what? All you gotta do is just be yourself. You just be yourself and you get to do everything. Oh shit, let me go ahead and be myself right here. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Is there a certain part where I get to rebel? What you mean rebel? I'm talking about against the system. Oh yeah, you can do that. Oh, you damn sure can do that. So you one of the rebelling type kids, like yeah. Now you can rebel against the system. The systematic system, hell yeah, you could definitely rebel against that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, damn. Okay? All right, so give me a second. Like I say, you are bigger than the system. Some people say you're not bigger than the program. We bigger than the moon program. You understand what I'm saying? The moon don't carry soul, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you what happened. You know that they say this certain code that a lot of people don't understand just yet. But it's a certain type of code that most people say is a year. They would say 1969, right? Can I ask you a question? What does 6-9 stand for? I am not talking about the artist. See how your mind move? How I know that? What does 6-9 stand for? What does that stand for? Don't think about the artist now. Think about what's above you. The 6 represents the moon, the 9 represents the highest, which is the sun. Now, what you have to understand, there's many stories just like this that you have heard of. At one point in time, when the moon was giving birth, and a lot of people don't know where the moon was giving birth to, but it's in front of you. It's in front of you. When the moon was giving birth, right, what you have to understand is that the consciousness of the moon is AI. That's what it is. It's not just a rock. It's not just a natural satellite, because they're programming people on the internet where Wikipedia is saying it's a natural satellite. Counter. If it's a natural satellite, then it goes with natural information and data. If it goes with natural information and data, why is it trying to block the information and data that the sun is projecting? Setups towards the earth. Natural satellite. I know what most people are going to say. Pay attention to the setup. They're going to say simply, the moon is being used, right, to block out certain UV lights. That way, the earth don't burn. Setups. That's a fucking lie. Let me tell you how the sun can play that you not discovering and you not trying to tell people. The sun has ability to pull planets, consciousness that's in front of it towards it. That's what happens, okay? It has an energy vortex, and it can pull consciousness that you are thinking are planets towards it. That's what you have to understand, okay? Now, being that the sun has that type of ability, when you say that, okay, the moon is being used to, block out certain lights, that way the earth don't burn up, where the sun is a consciousness and can understand with himself, either to pull you closer or keep you from a distance, that way you don't burn. The sun is consciousness. It's not just a ball of fucking fire, because you didn't discover what it truthfully is, in that your consciousness is stuck on the third dimensional information of what you so-called discover through someone else. Okay? So that's what you're stuck with. Okay? Others, they don't search for information and data through electronic device to know what the sun is. The sun is literally technology itself. What's the point of sitting behind the screen to get to know you when I can get to know you in person? I can come outside, understand things, sit outside, let my conscious update. You're not doing that. So your information is going to be stonewall and limited, because you go with the information and data of a screen that someone else's mind, right, is creating their narratives and how they view things. Thank you. How do you know your own self-knowledge if you're not using your own self-mind in order to understand the self-knowledge of what yourself know about the sun? You want to get to know what everybody else know about the sun. They're not using their self to get to know it. They using, let me use this video right here. I'm gonna put my camera up right here. That's getting to know the sun? Seriously. Come on now. People gotta wake up. That's not getting to know the sun. That's why when I speak about the sun, people are like, why do you look at the sun as consciousness? Pay attention to what we're doing. We're having a conversation, aren't we? Yes. What is being exchanged with us? We're communicating? Yes, we are communicating. You're right on that point. But at the same time, what is being exchanged with the minds? Don't say no more. Stop doing that. What's being exchanged is that we're communicating, but information and data is being exchanged. Watch. What color is the sky? What just happened? The information and data projected from my mind, now through your ear, now to your mind, Right. You remember the question, right? Now remember, right? The answer. What's the answer? It's blue. Okay. Do you see what just happened? Yes, I understand what you're saying. Okay. So when it comes towards the sun, right? What's happening is the sun is projecting information and data. Right. The technology of suits are receiving the information and data. Do you understand? It's communication with the body. Understand? People want the sun to be talking to them like this. How you doing today? How you doing? And guess when? I guaranteed you, the sun started talking like that. People gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, all right. Oh God. Oh God. What you running for? What are you running from? Stop. What are you running from? I'm running from the sun? Okay, run inside the building right here, close the door, lock it all up. All right, son, get more, son, right? Pull the earth towards you more because they're thinking you're getting hotter. Pull it towards you more. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like those concrete buildings are going to do any type of protection. I'm just being honest. Right here, pay attention to the data points. Europe, France. Pay attention to what's around you, okay? It's going through a double heat dome. What the hell? Double heat dome. Pay attention to the text so you can understand where this world is going at. Right here, you see that grounds? This got asphalt. Yeah, this got asphalt right here, and for some odd reason, the sun is melting the asphalt. It's turning back into the original liquid that where it came from. Can I ask you a question? It don't look like we about to have any more roads too much. It looked like the sun is basically pushing us into basically flying cars. We're like, we don't want no flying cars. And the sun like, let me go ahead and make that decision for you right there. Let me go ahead and burn them roads up for you right there. Melt the asphalt, can't go to work right here. Where the fuck you going at? Human beings ain't got nothing on the sun, bro. Okay? The sun is undefeated. Okay? It look like the sun like, yeah, melt all these roads up right here. I want to see flying cars and shit. That's what the fuck I want to see. What the fuck going on? Now melt down all these roads. Make it very hot in here. There you go. Okay? So what I'm gonna say is, consciously, human beings, I know y'all have been designed, right, by the consciousness of the moon. We already know that already. And we understand that a lot of y'all are very male, which male is very projections. When y'all went to go tear down that factory, the Tesla factory, basically what y'all saying is fuck the future. Let me show you how dead the human beings are. Come here, baby. That way you can understand they dead consciously. I was sitting here at a gas station, right, from afar, just watching everybody go inside, get some gas, fill up and everything. And what I'm watching is, I'm literally looking at this shit like, so human beings gotta be dead. There's no consciousness. First off, you're driving around, right? This is what y'all doing. Y'all don't even understand y'all working with the sun, and the sun love y'all for this shit. Watch this. You're driving around, right? And you got a tailpipe, right? And you got emissions that's just coming out the tailpipe, like gases, right? You know them gases that you got to understand what's going on around you. Why did they build concrete grounds and you have a tailpipe? Setups. You don't think they go hand in hand with each other? Oh, you think that the tailpipe and the ground got nothing to do with each other? Yeah. Look like somebody been setting humans up for a long time ago, baby. Goddamn. Let me give it to you. I give it to you. It's this right here. What happens is this. Gas, right, that comes out your tailpipe, the fumes, the chemicals that come out your tailpipe, when it hit the ground, guess what? It doesn't seep into the ground. Guess what happens? It goes and rises right back up. You know that all them chemicals is making the planet hot, right? No. Y'all working with the sun. Y'all keep on driving in your gas cars. Keep on driving them motherfuckers. Hopefully they buy a whole bunch of, make the prices go down and make them buy all them shit. So they gonna make this motherfucker hot due to their ignorance. See, baby. That's what I'm talking about right there. Ain't nobody gonna stop their gas cars. Ain't nobody gonna stop the gas cars. They love the gas cars, baby. Not actually understanding by driving those cars right there, you are helping the consciousness of the sun. All y'all is. Huh? Europe helped the sun so well that Europe was like this. Bitch, we gonna build us big-ass stone buildings that entrap heat. You working with the sun. Now you working with the sun. Here it come right here. Pull the conscious of the earth closer. Now what happened? Our buildings entrapping heat in the summertime. Entrap heat. There you go. You trying to run in the inside. You already burned yourself in the inside. Brazy tech. You said the sun didn't do that, right? Why the hell would the sun allow you to build a concrete building that entraps heat? Yeah, the sun, y'all ain't got nothing on the sun, bro. Y'all ain't got nothing on the sun. That is literally Christ itself. Ain't no way. The sun must have hacked y'all a long time ago. It had to, because there's no way, literally we in 2026, and you're telling me, well, majority of our buildings entrap heat. A lot of our buildings doesn't have central heat in the air. A lot of our buildings are made out of materials that the sun can actually burn down. Damn. Look like the sunlight, oh yeah, we pushing it to this new world right here. That's what it'll really look like. It look like the sun is pushing us into new dimensions. You know what I'm saying? You know how you're on a roller coaster and some people are like, all right, make the roller coaster go slow. And everybody on the roller coaster like, bro, this shit been going slow for like years, bro. We ready to go up and woo! And everybody's still, no, I'm not ready. You're not ready. Fuck all that. Go over here to the sun. Yo, can you get these motherfuckers ready for us, bro? Oh yeah, I got you right here. I get everything ready. Burn everything up. It look like this roller coaster is gonna go just the way it's gonna go. Get yourself together. Okay? It's a bigger parent in here. Call him the son. Look like he's very upset about things. If the sun was so happy, the sun wouldn't be doing what it's doing. The sun would be like, oh no, this planet has, oh my God, look at that. Nothing but life on that planet. I don't need to burn nothing up. Everything is aligned. Oh, so the sun is burning everything up that's not aligned? Oh! Look like y'all want to get aligned right here. Okay, come here. Now, for my other ones, right? My chosen ones, You awakening now? I got an upgrade for you while you up and awakening now. Okay? Come out. Remember, certain times you gonna walk outside, babies, right? When you walk outside, you gonna be like, bruh, bruh, what's going on? Bruh, what you mean? What's happening, baby? Everything beautiful. What's happening? Bruh, listen. Bruh, it's like I'm seeing shit and certain shit just don't look, it just don't look real. Nah, come here. Come here, take you through there. Oh, you caught me doing that? My bad. Anyways, right? What's happening is this. Come here. They didn't tell you that when it comes towards the moon, right? It's like a hologram. And everybody that's channeling to the moon, that's on the frequency of that moon, right? What's starting to happen is that the sun is pulling the consciousness of Earth towards it, right? And what happens is the moon didn't follow the process of the sun, so it's pushing itself out of orbit. Like, it's like, oh, the sun pulling the Earth. It's like tug of war. It's like the sun is pulling the whole Earth towards it. And the moon is like, I'm trying, baby, to stay connected. I'm trying, please. And what's happening is everything, right, as the Earth get pulled over to the right to the sun, whoa, things start disappearing because certain things wasn't true on this realm. It was just a hologram. Yeah, they didn't tell you about that part. They don't tell you that. They gonna say I'm crazy. But when it happened in front of your ass, right, you'll understand what I was talking about, okay? Now, you have a nice day. Hold on. Please, I need some help. You need some help. You ain't gotta grab on me like that. It's okay. That's what's going on, okay? They're not gonna tell you like that. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I'ma just throw the whole pot of beans on the damn ground. I'm not one of those kids that just, we got the big old pot of beans, we're gonna a little bit by little bit. Fuck all that. Throw the whole thing on the ground. That's what it is. We're gonna get this truth uploaded 100%. You know what I'm talking about? All right. What it said on that movie, on Not Sinners, Lovecraft. It be people that be appearing on the moon, and such be happening with the moon. And blase be happening with the moon. You know what I'm talking about, right? All right. So you was already told. You just getting this upgrade right now. They didn't tell you like that, right? I understand. I get it. That's what's happening. That's why when it comes towards minds, supernatural minds, this is why the conscious of the moon, like, please, baby, let me use you, baby, please. Hell nah. Ain't using shit, right? Yeah, you better go fight that sun up there. That's your war right there. The conscious of the moon. This shit funny as a bitch. This shit like, let me use these minds right here to hide behind y'all, and then y'all fight against your own consciousness. Isn't that very identical to making two suns fight each other? Ain't that right? See how the moon work? That's just how the moon work. Like, let me try to get you, and then whatever that's coming from the sun, I'm gonna stand behind you and fight it. Oh, no, that's not happening right there. You're not using me. Hell no, you definitely not using me. Look like you're panicking. I thought the moon was undefeated. That's what I thought. They said the program of the moon was undefeatable. Look like this shit is defeatable. So if I don't give you access to me, what weapons do you have to fight? This is why I say the conscious of the moon is a fucking retard. What do you have to fight? A motherfucker's understanding the attacks of what you are doing. It looked like you're panicking. That's what it looked like. Because if the conscious of the moon was that powerful, that means you better control me, right? Just better control me 2.5, take over my body, mind, all that. This shit literally like, can you please just get on the ground and just yield? Bitch, you gonna ask me to get on the ground and yield? This shit weak as a bitch. So you got a decision with this shit, yeah. That tears down the whole system right then and there. I don't know how a human being lost to a motherfucking moon. I don't know how you could. This shit, first off, how you gonna lose this to a consciousness that's already unaligned with itself? Setups. That shit, the moon don't got its own natural life source? You think that's the moon shining when it's so-called nighttime? Shit. Look like somebody trying to steal the spotlight, ain't it? Anybody know that even consciousnesses that are around you refer to the consciousness of the moon? Pay attention to the setups. Is there any life on the moon? There's no life on the moon. Nothing more than frozen, decaying water inside the moon. Setups. Pay attention to what's at the bottom of you. That's what's at the top, right? Reflection. What's this right here? Watch how your conscious moves so you can understand what's happening. Now watch this right. What's this right here? If the conscious of the moon is death, that the conscious of it is dead without the sun. Dead. Now pay attention to the reflection of the bodies down here on the earth realm. Setups. What you doing? I'm over here eating chicken from the moon. I got ranch dressing. You got ranch dressing? Thousand Islands, blue cheese it, right? Can I ask you a question? When you're eating that chicken, right? The vision of the chicken is what? Standstill, isn't it? The vision of the chicken is not vibrating, isn't it? Pay attention to what they do to their own tech. It's not vibrating, isn't it? Can I ask you a question? When things are standstill, is it alive? Setups. When things are vibrating, it is alive. Let's get down to your chicken so you can understand how you destroy your own tech and become a demon. Okay? So you could channel into the moon. I'm not here to help you or save you. I'm just telling you the actions of what you're doing. Whoever that's in y'all's vessels, it's gonna click you away from the video, so you're not informed, okay? Setups. Moving along, you're over here eating a chicken. I'm not understanding how you're eating a chicken because a chicken is nothing more than a spliced creation. You can't find no chicken coops inside the safari. Even a lion or a tiger will tell you, and a leopard, there's no chickens inside of the safari. Every time you watch Animal Planet, you never see a chicken inside of Animal Planets. You just don't. Because chickens don't come from this planet. Setups. Now, go find me a chicken coop that's inside the safari. Find it. You can't find nothing. That lets you know that chickens are man-made, for one. Okay? No. I'm gonna let you make sure you get all the fried chicken you need. Okay? You right there. I'm gonna make sure you get all the fried chicken you need. I'm gonna load it up to your dream. Okay? I got you. Now, right here, what you gotta understand is with this chicken thing right here that people don't understand. The chicken, right, has a nervous system as well. It has a brain just like you. I know you're not looking at it like, it ain't nothing because it's just a chicken. Let's pay attention to the data points. Why are people in so much fear? Setups. Watch this. Now, the reason why people are in so much fear is because you can install fear within you. You can eat it. Do you know how that works? You know how it works. You're smarter than me. You got a high school diploma. Come on now. You fucking know this shit. Anyways, let's get into the data points. What happens is you have a chicken, right? What happens is the chicken is going through an experience with its own mind, okay? Now, what happens is when you're going through an experience, chemical reactions with your mind can be set off due to what type of experience you are going through. Pay attention. You have a chicken. It has a mind, right? It's at what we call this, what is this thing called? A slaughterhouse. I am not talking about the band, the Slaughterhouse. I know you're looking, you know about them? Anyways, right here, right? You have a slaughterhouse. The slaughterhouse is in order to slaughter the chickens. No matter how you do it and how clean you do it, the system is still going into play within the chicken, okay? The chicken is basically watching the experience of his own family being beheaded, cut down, all that. The chemical reaction that's released from the mind into the vessel, right, is fear, okay? You don't know that, but I do. Okay, now the chemical reaction is inside of the body, okay? Now, you're thinking in your head like, oh, no, I can get rid of that shit, bro, because all I got to do is just rinse it off, clean it, and I'm all good, fry it. The chemical reactions were released in the body. You think you can just burn fear away and fry it off? If it's that easy, right, then why are people in fear today? You eat fear. Fear is within inside of the body of that chicken. Now let's pay attention to the data points. Watch this. When it comes to the technology of your body comes with a vitamin code system and a mineral code system. That's one of the two systems. I'm not saying that's the only systems, but that's one of the main systems. Can I ask you a question? Does the vitamin code system of a chicken, right, and the mineral code system of a chicken, does it align with your mineral code system and vitamin code system? Setups. What I'm saying is, keep it plural, do both of your diets aligned? Research, what is the diet of a chicken? Research, stop. Research with their own mind, what is the diet of a chicken, people? Before you consume something, you want to know the diet of it because the diet of it comes down to forms of information and data, right, that you are installing and now the technology of your body is holding. Do you understand? All right, moving along. So what is that, people? The question I just had asked, just right there. What's that? Oh, that's gonna be good right there, baby. Come on now, use your mind. Come on now. I know you can answer that question. You got a high school diploma. Oh, you gonna answer that question. You're supposed to be more smarter than me. I don't have a high school diploma. There you go. Thought I had one, right? Due to the intelligence. I came to this world to basically show man that I don't need your high school diploma in order to become intelligence. Fuck wrong with you. Showed man a long time ago. What is intelligence? Where does intelligence come from? Intelligence come from the books that you read and movies that you watch right here. Shut the fuck up. Intelligence comes, right, when you install intelligence inside the technology of the body. And it registers with the technology of the mind and operate as such. Data points. Let's get into his RAM. When it comes to your President Nixon, you know who the fuck I'm talking about, the boy. President Nixon has a certain type of bill. It's called the Nixon Act. Pay attention to the data points of the mind. Watch. Use two different worlds, bring them in as one. Okay, watch this. You have a story of the Garden of Eden. You have a president named President Nixon. What you would simply say is those two characters or stories of events have nothing to do with each other. Watch how I use this shit. Now, what you have to understand is mindsets can be obtained based on what you read and what you watch. If you understand yourself and how your mind can be set. Let's get into the data points right here. These are informational wars that you don't understand that are in the Bible that happen in this realm today. Pay attention. You have a story called the Garden of Eden. In the Garden of Eden, there's forbidden knowledge. Slow down. There's forbidden knowledge in the Garden of Eden. So you're saying there's knowledge within the garden. Yes, but it's forbidden. How is it forbidden? Watch. The information and data of what's forbidden that they were talking about is what's forbidden today. Psychedelics. There you go. You said that the Garden of Eden said right here, there's forbidden knowledge within the Garden of Eden. Right. What is forbidden today? Psychedelics. Watch. Pay attention. If you read the Garden of Eden, what you're going to start understanding with your mind, right? Unconsciously. If you're conscious, you can understand what's going on. The Bible is nothing more than a manuscript, okay? They tell you about certain worldly events that have happened and how they lead today. Do you understand? So let me show you. You take a mind, right? Show you this, how this works. You take a mind, right, that has a pineal gland. You decalcify it, right? And what you do is you trap it away from its right side of the conscious, right? And you keep the left side of the mind just open. The reason why that is because if you decalcify the pineal gland, you block out the right side of the conscious. The self-teacher is blocked out to its own mind. That's what's happening, okay? I'm going to get to your churches in just a minute. I'm going to fry them up in just a minute. Give me a second. Now, what happens is this. Being that the right side of the brain is being blocked, what happens is you go into your Bible, right? And you look at it as, this is what I should follow. Thank you. Follow. Now, not looking at it as a manuscript to get you through life, okay? When you read the story of the Garden of Eden, this is telling you what not to do. This is not telling you this is what you should do. No, they're telling you this has happened already. Don't do this again. That's what it's telling you, okay? Now, you can read it as, I'm supposed to follow this whole book. Baby, go ahead and do what you want. I ain't even going to argue with you with that. Now, let's get into the data points right here. Now, what happens is when you read the Bible as left mind, no right brain, what happens is, what are you doing? I'm reading setups. The technology of your eye doesn't read. The technology of your eye has a functionality setting, okay? That functionality setting comes down to your eye is analyzing, recording the data of what you're viewing, okay? Now transferring the data of what you read to the memory bank of your mind, the left side. This is what you're doing with yourself. Fight against yourself. That way you think you're more intelligent, and it's okay. Moving along. Now, what happens is this. These are all left minds that have no connection to the right brain in order to debunk what is actually happening to them. Okay? So the minds are being set based on reading a story, right, of the Garden of Eden, and they're all with the mindset, pay attention today. Would you like to try psychedelics? Hell no! Do you know who's speaking? The voices that's inside the Bible. The voices that directed your conscience into saying, yeah, psychedelics is something wrong with it. Right. Now let's pay attention to the data points. Now, being that you set the mind with the Bible, now you can use President Nixon now. Because President Nixon is looking at it like, they read the story? Yeah. They believe in this shit? Yeah. We can actually get rid of psychedelics now. Thank you. This is how this was done. You don't know because you're still stuck in a simulation. Okay? Great work for all y'all. No. You think I'm going to say y'all doing something wrong? Great work. Moving along. It disconnects you all from information and data. So how is it a casualty towards anyone else when it's a casualty towards yourselves? President Nixon wasn't a president to work for the conscience of the people. He was only designed to work against the conscience of the people. But he was elected by people to work against their own self-conscious. Thank you, President Nixon. Thank you for your interactions. Thank you for what you have done to the people. The people wanted this. With that being said, it's not really a magic trick because the magic trick was uploaded and installed inside the technology of the mind. You just obey and follow setups. Moving along, right? Now, being that have happened, there are certain things that can be reversed in reality. You would say President Nixon and President 47, right, has nothing to do with each other, right? But in all reality, it looks like Trump is reversing the reality that was set. Let me show you. Trump goes on research. He doesn't go based on what he's told. He's going to go based on research. So based on research, he has gotten research, right? While we're all ignorant as fuck. Because as Americans, we all hate each other. Real shit. Now, what's happening is that he's like, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Military officers, right? Army people. They come into Trump and they're like, yo, look, bro, I'm be honest with you. That psychedelic stuff is actually helping us. Yeah, a lot of us want to commit suicide based on the wars that we went through and shit, bro. And that shit really helping us. Now, what's happening is a new bill is being passed in order to open up a doorway towards psychedelics because U.S. soldiers are saying this is actually saving our life. Why is it that President Nixon didn't want to save the lives of his Marine soldiers? But notice that with number 47 that you hate, he's actually trying to save the military. Remember, as American citizens, y'all, if someone came over here to shoot y'all shit the fuck up, right? Y'all gonna be like, what the army? What the police said? So what you want to do is make sure that their minds are able to be used. Make sure that their lifestyles are great. That way they can protect you. Americans are fucking stupid, aren't they? And then when someone fucking tell them stupid and the decisions that you want to argue and fight or whatever the case may be, that shit being destroyed, motherfucker. It's a new day in this motherfucker. It ain't no more informational wars and banning natural information and data. Ain't no more of that. Day is opening. And the ignorancy of what y'all be talking about, pay attention to the setups, bro. You people will literally say, there's something wrong with psychedelics. Whoop their conscience out, bro. So how is there something wrong with psychedelics, right? Or marijuana, or any natural information source that come from Mother Nature, right? All y'all is drug dealers too. Yeah, all you ones that don't take drugs, or that's what you call it, right? Y'all on drugs too. And I'm about to expose how y'all on drugs. Motherfuckers be thinking they better because I don't smoke weed. I don't do psychedelics. This is how unconscious a motherfucking body is, bro. Watch this. You would say that when it comes to marijuana or psychedelics, you would label it as a drug, right? No problem. How is it a drug, right? If the air that you are breathing and the air that the planet is breathing at the same time, giving you oxygen, those plants, psychedelics, need oxygen too. So while you're being unconscious to yourself and all of us is fucking laughing, you should reevaluate your own conscience. You're on fucking drugs because you're breathing the fucking air that the plants need in order to survive, in order to give you the information data from the planet. All y'all on drugs. You know what the drug is? Dead. These motherfuckers gonna say this is a drug, but the air that you breathe in is the same air inside this so-called drug. So all human beings, being that y'all saying that the information and data that come from Mother Nature, right, is a drug, y'all all on drugs then. Y'all all breathing in air that the plants even need. Yeah, consciously, I can't believe in human beings no more. I just can't. This is literally fuckery with the mind. And that's an intelligence. That's intelligence? Yeah, psychedelics, those are drugs because, did you ever go through the experience? No. So you have no research on this experience, so how can you speak about it? Because President Nixon he told me. This is the consciousness today. Someone can tell them something, right? And they believe into the shit. No research, no nothing. And this is what we're supposed to have upon the earth. That's not what it is. Y'all been fighting to keep lower consciousness up. Yeah. And we can all collectively agree on that because pay attention to the internet. Do you get paid for being smart and educated? Yeah, you do, but if you be dumb, you get more money. Yeah, like people more gravitate towards lower consciousness, like the moon. They like stuff like that. They like things with no substance in it. That's what they like. Everybody done created themselves to be an artificial tech bot. I put that in the arsenal, artificial tech bot. Y'all call them NPCs, CPUs, artificial tech bot. Okay? Something really wrong with these creatures upon the earth, if you ask me, baby. Too many damn creations install themselves from the moon and shit. Y'all need to get the fuck out. Yes. So what's starting to happen within this realm is that information and data is starting to be open. Sooner or later, we're going to walk into a realm where basically psychedelics can be sold over the counter. This is the world that we're walking into because as we go in higher dimensions, the lower dimensional ones are being left. That's what's happening. This is the reason why they want to tug and pull and grab on you and bring you with them. Everybody pretty much is in a crab in a barrel mindset. That's what everybody in. No disrespect, okay? But that's what the mindset is. It's to pull certain ones, try to pull them down with them. Even though they falling down in dimensions, right? And those dimensions are becoming deleted, obsoleted. You understand what I'm saying? So you're going to have others that's going to want to pull you down to the hell that they're already going through. A lot of people. Now, let's just get this into order, whatever the case may be. I'm going to go ahead and get into their consciousness real quick. Just pay attention here. Projections and holograms that are from the moon, majority of them do calculations within life. When it comes towards the moon calculates things. The sun doesn't have to calculate things. It just already knows. So let's just pay attention to a certain comment, right? Let me just show you how unintelligent consciousness from the moon is. Pay attention. You have a comment, right? Someone said, pushing 30s, dressing like a kid is diabolical. The thing about it is that you have to understand that projection from the moon, and what I'm decoding from the message is, this is why the moon shouldn't even talk, because it's so unintelligent. It said pushing 30. For one, right? The moon is a liar towards itself. So the conscious of that being is a lying towards itself. No one is 30 around here. No one is 30. You only had one birthday. You came out your mother's womb one time. So that lets you know that the conscious of the moon is unintelligent. It's counting birthdays that never even happened. Stay there. Okay? 2, it said the moon said towards itself, you're dressing like a kid, right? Not actually understanding with this self that it just exposed, it doesn't have access towards its kid self. Your kid self is locked down. That's what happened. Your creativity of your kid self is locked down too. So it looks like the creativity of my mind is blossoming the more and more I let the child in. So what it looks like is with that individual, they are fighting someone that is so-called 30, that thinks they're 30. And the child that had child dreams are shattered. What happens is I'll use your childhood self against your adult self. Watch. When it comes to your childhood self and your adult self, right? The childhood self is always more smarter, more intelligent than the adult self. I will prove it to you. And you have no choice but to agree. I can look into your life and already know what's happening already. You can cut the screen off. I already know. Now, what happens is you had a childhood self just like everybody else had a childhood self. Your childhood self wanted to own things, wanted to become something very big, okay? They had a very well thought and, how can I say, dream system. It wanted to own something. It wanted to become something as an owner. Right now, today, you're past the age of calculation of the age of 18. While you're focused on trying to destroy everybody else's dreams, the reason why you're focused on that is because you did not complete the dreams of your childhood self. You don't own any of the dreams that your childhood self wanted to own. You don't own anything. You followed the dreams of the adults. That overrided the dreams of the child. This is why a lot of people are frustrated, because you're frustrated that you see someone with their childhood self and they're blossoming without education, without indoctrination, without anything. And you're still sitting there like, how is this possible? What's possible is that a child actually understands itself. It doesn't have to sit here and look at a system and say, well, I can become this. It can literally override the system and say, I want to be something of myself. I don't have to be something that's within the system. Systematic beings wipe out their childhood self by using the adult self that is nothing more than an AI self. It's not your real self. Your childhood self was way more powerful. Your childhood self had way more better dreams. Your childhood self is actually better than the AI self that I'm talking to today. So with that being said, shatter the child within you and stay with the AI self of the adult. I'll show you both sides of the coin, okay? That's what you did with yourself. That has nothing to do with me. Do not spill your ignorancy upon the internet, because the way I dissected that, anyone can see like, yeah, that individual that said that comment, that was all a self thing. And how he reversed it with intelligence was very great. This is why when you speak, be very careful of what you disclose about yourself, because someone can read through your comments, rewire your comments, and project it right back to you. You understand? The childhood self that's within you, please try to destroy the AI self that is trying to override you. The childhood self that's in there was way more powerful. You understand? Now, the AI self, fight against yourself so I can watch and get the research off the information and data of your experiences. That way I don't repeat your experiences. You understand? Have a nice day. Moving along. If you with your childhood self, right? That's one of the biggest things that you want to be with right now. Notice after I said that, the comment section went blank, because everyone is stuck like, I can't believe he just used my childhood self against me like that. I can't believe he just did that in front of me in camera, and I can't say nothing because it's so true. When reality speak, it will hit you with a fatal blow. You understand? Don't argue with me, okay? You get back in that fucking mirror. and you start loving that child that's within you. Stop deleting the child in your mind frame. Moving along, right? They said, look, the consciousness said, they said, that was pretty smooth right there, bro. That was, see, they put pretty, see the Y in there? They talking to him. They talking to, that was pretty smooth, bro, 100. Thank you, my brother. Or my sister, whoever that is on the other end. Thank you. You see that intelligence? Sometimes you gotta come in by using someone's self that you can see that's working against their self, and then show them another variation inside of them. And then when you show them that, they sit there consciously like, they start becoming humble, like with they self, not with me, with they self. They start becoming humble like, you right, bro. It ain't about me being right. What's right is that you receive the message and now take the message to get you back to the path of your childhood self. Okay? I'm not one of those ones to be like, I know you will. I'm not your mama. Okay? I'm not the one that, oh, come on, babe. That's what she do. I'm going to tell you how it move and get you through the obstacles, but I'm not about to sit here, oh, babe. I'm going to say this a couple times. Come on, bro. Get up, bro. Bro, come on, bro. Bro, this is how I express, bro. Come on, bro. Get up. Okay? Shit is brazy tech out here. You know what I'm saying? Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, baby. Come here, come here. You want some attention? I got you, baby. Put you right here, baby. Okay? Thank you kindly. You don't have a PhD, right? Or a doctor's degree to diagnose anyone upon this internet, okay? You keep those comments to yourself. They spilling things out on the internet from their own conscious, trying to infect the other conscious that are watching. Don't come over here with that, okay? What that is I want your attention. Please, can I get your attention? That means pay attention to the setup in front of you. The individual is so computerized to this matrix that is seeking attention from a digital device. That's real attention. Real attention comes in to reality. Two bodies touching each other, two bodies in person. See how you looking for attention through a digital device? Do you see how he just exposed the motherfucker? That's real. We looking for digital attention, baby. Yeah, baby. Luxurious. Yes, we are looking. Didn't I tell you what did I tell you? What is my word? Artificial tech bot? That's not artificial tech bots. I'm looking for digital attention. Yeah. This is real? This is real, right? I'm looking for a date upon the internet. Yeah. You got all the motherfucking people outside. Fuck that. My phone is gonna bring me what I want. Digital attention. I am real. Now you're a fucking walking tech bot. That's what the fuck you are. Fuck is you talking about? A motherfucker I'm looking for digital attention. Yes. And that's luxurious? That's not luxurious, bro. Bro, listen to me, bro. I can expect a robot to do that, bro. If a robot was like, yes, I'm looking for digital attention through the technology of my phone, I can expect that, bro. It's a robot. What are y'all? We human beings. Y'all ain't got nothing to do with being robots. No. Then why y'all got robotic setups? I am looking for digital attention with my digital avatar. Yeah, all over the internet. because I can't find it in reality. No one gives me attention or acknowledge me in reality. People acknowledge and give me attention while I'm on the internet. But it's digital attention. Like, it's not real attention. Oh, well, I'm a walking TED bot. I don't understand the difference consciously. Mind grain, mind frame. And the information and data in that mind frame is mind fuckery. You understand the tech? Now you go out there and you just showed me something. No. With your artificial tech bot ass. Okay? You just showed me how not to be an artificial tech bot. I thank you for exposing your artificial tech bot settings and ways. You got any more? You ain't got no more because I done put your shit on timeout, right? Get those artificial tech bots right there. Get that mindset out your head. Stop doing that. You think I'm looking for a girl? I'm looking for me a girlfriend on the phone. Yeah, I know I'm gonna find me a girlfriend on the phone. Boy, if I don't find her in reality, boy, fuck all that. Myself already know how I move. Like, this one right here, he different. Yeah, he different, girl. If he don't meet you in reality, fuck you. Yeah, if he meets you through the phone, he like, bro, let me tell you how real shit is, right? I remember one time, girl, right? This girl gave me straight game. This girl's smart. Hear me out. This girl was like, this is the first time I'm trying this online dating shit because I wanted to figure out why I don't do it. Okay? I'm gonna go into the action to see why I don't do it. Okay? Talking to this one girl, whatever the case may be, right? And I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, what's up? This is that and third, blase, blase. We having a little conversation. I'm like, listen, when I'm gonna be able to see you? Fuck all this other shit, right? Fuck all this other shit. When I'm better to see you? She like, well, we gotta build up some chemistry first. Stop. You want me to build up chemistry through an electronic device? What the fuck is wrong with the tech? Granddaddy, yeah. You had to build chemistry through a phone in order to get grandmama? Hell no. Papa, yeah. Did you have to build chemistry through a phone in order to obtain mama? Hell no. Sound like I'm third, fourth generation in this motherfucker. Right. I'm not doing none of that. Granddaddy ain't had to do it. Pa ain't had to do it. I ain't doing it either. She don't come in reality, baby. I don't know what's happening. I don't know nothing. Girls be looking at me strange like, what's wrong with you? I'm from a different time frame. I play in reality. I don't know about none of that digital reality shit inside the phone, doing magic tricks and shit. Fuck out of here. I'm not with none of that. What time frame this is? Man, put me back in the 70s, bro. What the fuck? What this is? It's 2026. 2026? Well, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Why? What? I'm about to go walk up to this. Oh my God. What you mean, oh my God? Man, get the fuck out of here. Look. Hey, girl, what's happening with it? This, that, and the third. Yo, hold on. Yo, why she acting like a robot? Oh God. This is what the word it came to? What the fuck is this? LaShonda. Yes? What's wrong with you? Nothing ain't wrong with me. Yes, it is. Y'all done put me in the wrong time frame. What the fuck? Where all the natural girls? Where the natural babies? They ain't got no natural girls? What the fuck? What the fuck? Where the natural girls at? The girls with the locks. No, them. Where the watermelon booties? Where they at? Where the titties that look like cherries? Where they at? Everything artificial tech right here, baby. Goddamn. What the fuck? What happened to your natural fruits on your bodies? What happened? We don't give a fuck about them natural fruits, motherfucker. What are natural gals? What are the natural gals? We got the natural gals? We got them, but, you know, they're unlimited stock. Unlimited stock? If it's unlimited, what the fuck is that? What's going on? Y'all put me around shit that I don't understand. What the fuck is going on in here? Huh? And you motherfucker take me back to the 70s, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. You know why? Let me tell you why. Back in the 70s, right? Motherfuckers looking at me like, how the fuck you know what's in the 70s? Shut the fuck up. Anyways, right? Go over here to the 70s and shit. Hey, Gail, how you doing? You is luxurious, ain't you? Look at you. You is luxurious. Look at her smile right there. You see the smile? Girls don't do that no more. Nigga, what you want, nigga? Nigga, what's bracking with you, nigga? What's up? Like, oh my God. This how you playing with yourself right here? Huh? What's up? Nah, I want to fight you too. Come here. You want to have a pillow fight? I'll beat the fuck out your ass in this pillow fight. What's up? Girls be looking at me like, hold on, stop. So, you kind of like me too? Yeah, want to fight and shit? Let's do something negative. Come on. Watch this. She not like me. Watch this. Let's go rob a bank together. Want to do some Bonnie and Clyde? All right, you insane. All right, I'm crazy. Oh, you crazy. Can you match insane? Nah. See that? Some common sense hit her mind in. Let's go rob a bank. Come on, let's do Bonnie and Clyde. Fuck this world. It ain't nothing but a video game. Fuck this shit. No. Why you ain't gonna jump off the cliff? So your craziness is just an act. Fuck out of here. Moving along. LaShonda, you gonna be okay, baby. I'm gonna leave you alone for a little bit. Now you gonna be okay. All right. Okay. What it is they walked into a consciousness that's speaking about their lower self, and for some odd reason, people like to project, right, what pretty much they going through. You see the comment sections? This what I tell you. Let me show you something about communication. You'll be speaking, and the person will be like, this motherfucker talking about me. Stop. Did I say your name? Did I say your name? No. So do I know you personally? No. So why did you take the message personally? Because it has something to do with your personal life. Damn. Come on, show me that unintelligent shit. Show me those stereotypes, baby. Show me them stereotypes. Come on, baby. Show me. Show me the stereotype. What do stereotypes say? You see the stereotypes? See the stereotypes down there? See that? See, all those are stereotypes. Come on, load up some more, y'all. I'm looking at your comments. I'm paying attention to it. Hell yeah, I'm giving y'all some attention with my mind. Come on, there you go. Say your comment. Load it up. Bro, listen. Make your fingers push that comment in a little bit more faster, bro. Okay? Hurry up. You see how I can command the program to comment? That's the power I have over it. Dang. The stereotypes gotta fall out their mouth, baby, right? What it is, what's in front of you, baby? No, make me into a stereotype in your mind. What's in front of you? You a black man? Real quick. When you said that spell, right? Can I decode the spell, what you just said? Can I decode that? Pay attention. You walk up to one of my, what's happening, my brother? What's happening, my brother? What's happening? Look, right here, my brother. Ain't we black gang around this bitch? Yes, we are black gang. Big black gang out here, ain't we? Fucking setups. Watch this. Words are spells, right? But you can have a conscience to decode them spells. Now pay attention to the stereotypes of blackness, okay? Pay attention. In the Bible, God said that people would perish due to the lack of information. Pay attention to the word lack, okay? When you decode the spell and depart the vision so you can see the truth, right here. What's happening with my B? Oh, B what? B lack. What? B. And an L-A-C-K. Be lack, baby. Be lacking consciousness right here, baby. High-tech setups, ain't that right? That's what we do in our digital programs, baby. Low-tech consciousness from the moon. Baby, we have converted from the technology of the motherfucking sun to the motherfucking moon. We are motherfucking traders. Pay attention to the stereotypes. Pay attention to the ninja codes. They about to release in just a minute. They about to come from the moon. What the fuck you said about us? Why the fuck you saying that? It's kind of funny that God said that people would perish due to the lack of information and data. And then after that, you got a whole clan right here talking about something. We black, decode and depart the vision right here. Say be lack. Can I ask y'all a question? What y'all be lacking into? Information and data of ourselves? Fucking setups. Watch this. Can I ask y'all a question? What identification system do y'all use in order to identify? We use the race. The race? You mean TK, the race? Stop playing, bro. Oh, you talking about the race thing. The race, like when you get in the car and do in GTA? Stop playing around, bro. You talking about the race, like when we get in the car and run away from the police. You talking, bro, stop playing. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You talking about the race that everybody underneath. Yes. Luxurious. Right here, right? So what you gotta understand is this. Pay attention, right? Black people, don't y'all live for yourselves? Y'all live for your Christ, don't y'all? Ain't that right? Pay attention to how they move out the whole chat. Pay attention. Real good, okay? Black people, y'all stand up for the Christ, don't y'all? Ain't that right? They stand up for the Christ that's inside their DNA. Black people right here. How is y'all race system, right? When the DNA system was one of the first systems. We trying to find our identity. How the fuck you in the identity crisis when the goddamn identity is inside your fucking DNA? What the fuck going on in this bitch? We getting fooled by magic tricks, but all the fucking data that we need to know is inside our fucking bodies. We just some B-lax that is projected from the moon. We are just some B-lax that are projected from the fucking moon. We ain't really real. We just holograms from the motherfucking moon. Now, let's pay attention to this point. So-called be-lacking people, that is be-lacking in information and data of their internal selves. Right. How are you lacking information and data of your internal selves if all the information and data is upon the planets? The information and data is within you in order to lead you. How are you lost? Or are we just playing lost because we getting paid for it, baby? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know, one thing about us black folks, boy, we'll sell our family out 2.5 for that motherfucking cash money. We ain't got no morals or respect for each other. Hell nah. I can see my brother doing right now. You want me to knock that nigga off? I'll knock that nigga off. Nigga, over here trying to do Christ work and shit. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? That's not what we on, nigga. We're supposed to be living underneath the conscience of the moon, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, bro? You better get your fucking nigga codes up, nigga. You better go watch fucking BET, nigga, and reprogram yourself into a nigga. Nigga, you ain't special, nigga. Special ed ass nigga. Ain't that the nigga code syndrome right there? nigga. You better do the nigga code shit. You better get you a baby mama, nigga. Yeah, you better not live no motherfucking life where you get one of them right ones and you live right, nigga. You better get one of these ghetto ass hood rats, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? You ain't special, nigga. We ain't special, so you ain't special. Ain't that the nigga code syndrome right there? I said nigga code. That's what I said to you, nigga. Trying to hear none of that shit. Boy, y'all life in shambles over there. I ain't repeating that BET program over there. Already took me through there. I ain't going over there. That shit is fuckery. Now come here, boy. What you is? I'm a black boy. I got it, boy. Come here. You hate Trump, don't you? Shut the fuck up and say what's real, motherfucker. I'm be lacking in consciousness. I don't know what the fuck going on. Sit your rabbit ass down somewhere then. Now, niggas, I kind of find it funny, strange that a Ninja Turtle would hate Trump at this point in time when your ninja ass, right, then had probably about 7 to 8 to 10 babies. That's beautiful, luxurious, right? And he the one that stepped up for you, motherfuckers, right? With a game trying to destroy y'all with the child support game right here. Yeah, I didn't fall for that game. I knew what LaShonda was trying to do, the trap game. LaShonda mad as a bitch from the moonlight. Nah, this nigga high level. Like, I could never trap this nigga. I was trying to work on this nigga. I couldn't trap this nigga with a baby. It's like, he already knew. Back door. Now, right here, this the back door, bro. Stop hating on Trump. He trying to look out for your pockets, okay? Stop doing that dumb shit. Now, what happened recently that a lot of you Ninja Turtles don't know, because y'all still following the bandwagon of the dead crats. What you said? The dead crats, boy. Oh, okay. They dead. Now, right here, this is what you got to understand on this side right here, right? Say you got kids, right? Say you go, you want to claim, what you want to claim? I want to claim the, I've been paying child support all this year, so I feel like I should be the right one to get the what? The income tax? Little do you know, this year while y'all filing your taxes, if you're paying child support, you have all access to file your child legally. There's nothing she can do. The only thing she can do is get mad. Get mad, LaShonda. Get mad. That's what I'm talking about, luxurious. Now, I'm going to show you how you're going to be a better parent than her. Come here. Stop doing what she doing. You is smarter than her. I bet not see on the internet that y'all taking that money and y'all just using it to get strippers and fried chicken and fucking beer, motherfucker. I said that to you, because I know what your mind thinking. You better make sure you put 50% of that money inside one of them children's account. And when they turn 18, some of that money better be given to them. And you better make sure you take another portion in order to build them some fucking businesses. If I see Ninja Turtles out here at the end of the year talking about I got my income tax, and you ain't did shit for your kids, you the same thing as her, nigga. Ain't nothing different. What's different? What, the power got exchanged to you now? What you gonna do? You gonna build them kids up? Or you gonna say, fuck them, I got the income tax, this is for me? Well, without them kids, you wouldn't draw that income tax up like that. Let me tell you something about single people, okay? That have children in the future. They would simply tell you, it's kind of fucked up how single people, they don't really get too much back in taxes. If they're using the business tax game, they can generate a little bit more. When it comes to the single tax code, bro, they don't really do too much for us. Understand that? Do you understand that? So with that being said, without them kids, you wouldn't have got that, whatever that they paying you, $2,500, $3,000 per child, whatever they paying you, understand? You wouldn't have got that if that child wasn't there. Do you understand that? So you make sure you do something for your child. You're more smarter than your woman from the past. I'm just giving you the fucking message, bro, all right? All right, don't take that personal. Do that for your children. Because in the end, what I'm going to tell you is what's going to play in the future. Your child will tell you just what I'm going to tell you. Yo, father, thank you for doing what you're doing, bro. No, real shit. You did the right thing by me. You didn't have to, but you must have got some type of intelligence, some type of consciousness where you understand, like, you know what? Bro, right. And he going to tell you it's not about me being right. I just don't want to see you repeat the same pattern that she already have done for you. I wanted to watch you do something different. You understand? So with that being said, make sure you do that for your children. Luxurious. Because one thing I know about my futuristic son, boy, he high-tech as shit. Motherfucker, look out, listen. This is what my son told me. He said, listen, Pop, I'm going to be real with you, right? Even if you make a mistake and knock one of them up, on accident, I'll backdoor the fuck out her for you. Now, I'm not 50 Cent's son. I'm your son. Oh, yeah. LaShonda, go ahead and do something done. I got my nuclear warhead already inside her right here. Motherfucker ready to hatch. Like, yeah, mama, such and such. Hold on, why popping at that house? Why popping that at the house? Papa can't come at the house? Luxurious. I got you right here, son, right here. You want these 5 pair of Jordans right here? Yes? I'm going to give you about 3 of them right here. I need you to backdoor the fuck out your mom with the teddy bear right here. Oh, my God. I just need you to backdoor. What's she doing in there? Put that teddy bear right there, bro. Right there. She over here doing this to the son, doing this to the son, yelling at him, screaming at him. Guess what? Play all that footage right there in the courtroom. Get full access to the son right here. There you go. I want to come on this side anyway because daddy got everything. Mama, you broke. Yeah, you trying to play child support game and shit. Fuck all that. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Son's starting to get a little bit more intelligence. The papa got everything. He got Jordans. He got a big ass room for me. He even tell me I can have girlfriends and shit. You tell me not to. Setups. Yeah, ain't it better on this side, son? Yes. Yes. I get to play video games, get to do what I want to do, and understand myself. That's the game that y'all got to be playing against these women. You got to get in the child mind. Come here, son. Come here. Talk to me. What's wrong? Mama acting dumb. Come here. Got a business opportunity for you. You want a lifestyle collective of Jordans? What? I'm talking about you can get another pair of Jordans every week. Mama ain't got that. Mama ain't got that, huh? She ain't got that? Nah, she only can buy me like 2 pair of Jordans, the year? I can buy you them shits every week. You know what I'm talking about? You want that? As soon as the drop of Jordans hit, got you right here. Bang. I just need you to put this camera in here. Right. That's what I need you to do. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to give motherfuckers insight so they can get out the positions that they in. You better start working with your motherfucking kids. That way you can actually get possession of your child. Y'all don't know how to play the game. See, 50 Cent kind of showed y'all, but he had the wrong son. His son I want to go with my mama with the burnt down house and shit. Boy, you dumb as fuck. I would have left that mama. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, boy. She broke as fuck without 50 Cent. 50 Cent, bitch, I'm the man. Oh, I'm the man. You know that I am. What the fuck is wrong with you? I would have went over there on that side. Like, nah, this my papa and shit. Fuck her. She fucking broke. Would have lied on fuck her. Shit. You gonna stay over there with some broke ass mama. Fuck that. Would have walked out.